For men who start with nothing, which is most of us, and who are building our lives, you should not have a girlfriend until age 30. That is my humble opinion, okay? And it just makes the most logical sense, okay? I know so many guys, and I put my hands up, guys. I was this guy. At 18, 19, you're so desperate to like get girls, have some, that you're going to do anything to get into a woman's pants, and I guess it's natural because men want to do that, okay? And you might have £100 left in your account, and finally the girl that you like accepts a date, and you're like, wow, I'm on it, and then you spend the last bit of money you have on a date, I did that once, and I realized my lesson quickly early on. It's not worth it. The opportunity cost, again, is undeniable. So many guys ruin their careers and ruin their long-term success because of women. Whether that be chasing women by having too many dates and going to clubs and wasting money, or by being in a relationship even. Relationships cost money. Dating costs money. Okay? You might go on a date, you have 2 meals, £25 each, that's £50. Then you might want to go for cocktails. You might buy 2 cocktails each, that's £40. So now we're at 90. Then you're going to have to buy an Uber home, possibly one for you and her, depending on how much of a gentleman you are. That's another £30. We're at 120. And then you might buy new clothes, new drip, all that stuff, just to impress her. The money just goes up real quick. And at a young age, when you're just starting your career, you ain't got the space for that kind of money. Because you should be putting your money into places where it can grow and multiply. And so many men, I see them all the time, just waste their lives away by getting into a relationship too young. 2 of my bestest ex-friends now, they got married young. Hey, you join us, you get married too. I said no. And it's not for lack of getting any women. I realized getting married or being in a relationship that young it's not a long-term strategy. It does not work in the long term. It's very clear. It's very obvious. And then you obviously, on top of that, you have the risk of getting the girl pregnant, because the more time you're in a relationship with somebody, she might now might want to have babies by 25, 26. That's her biological clock starts really ramping up. Accidents are more prone to happen when you're in a relationship because you get more comfortable. So then once you have a baby young, it's pretty much over. You're done. You're out of the game. Because the guy, the bachelor, at 25, 28, 29, that has no relationship, has no babies, he can move in ways that will make him so fast, so efficient, so industrious that you can never catch up with him. Never. It's impossible. Es imposible, chicos. Escúchame bien. Escúchame bien. I'm not saying in that time, obviously, you don't go on a date here and there. Obviously you have your needs. You want to get them met. But I wouldn't commit. For most men, I would tell them to not commit to a long-term relationship young, because relationships are dream killers, because you have to live for 2 people, and that might mean you have to start making money now quicker. That might mean you have to move where your partner's moving to, and you can't put your business or workplace first, okay? And I've seen it so many times, okay? Get young, and then that man never really gets to experience or live his dream. It never comes, because now he has commitments which he must put ahead, and rightfully so. He must put them ahead of his own career and his own self-actualization. Relationships are expensive, especially now that most women work. The bar for being a high-value man is at its highest. Women expect more of you, and you're going to miss out on what it feels like to be a high-value man and how a woman will treat you like when you're that guy, okay? Most men will never get to experience that because they get into a relationship too young, or get married too young. They blow their money on women, going on dates. They blow their money buying the second most expensive thing they'll probably buy in their life, cars, vehicles, and they buy expensive clothes, drugs, drinking, going out, partying. All in all, you could say they do not delay gratification. And by 30, my boys, the results will be so clear. It's so shocking. And at 20, you think life is happening so slow because, 10 years ago, you were 10. You were barely in secondary school. But 20 to 30 is pretty quick. And if you're not there at 30 as a man, you are a loser. And the high value men, they take all. In this game, the winner takes all. And if you're not that guy, you're going to struggle. And it's hard to start a brand new career at 30. It's possible. Some guys that will do it. But most guys that haven't achieved by 30 will probably lose forever. I've seen that with my own eyes. As I'm turning 30, there's probably about 5 of us from my high school, 5 of us men, that are successful in the way most men want to be successful.